Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Just Interesting podcast. It's the Christmas special live stream. Welcome, one and all, and Merry Christmas. How are you both?
I'm okay. I'm all right. I've got a White Russian in hand.
Oh, White
nice.
Russian. Oh, I love that drink.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's a pretty good one. I've got a new background.
You have.
Which is, it's exciting.
You do. You're in the temple of Martin.
Exactly. There's an otter behind. I'm not even quite sure why there's an otter behind. There's an otter behind me anyway, and so all is good. That's all you need: a White Russian and an otter. How are you, gents?
Glad to hear it. How are you, Robin? You good?
I am also well. My festive decorations are up. My tiny little Robin. That's all I've got. That's my Christmas decorations for you. I'm afraid. No. There's more. There's a Christmas tree, but I couldn't fit that in the frame. And I don't have a White Russian because I'm lazy. I just poured a straight whiskey with ice.
Hardcore.
Whiskey on the rocks.
Nice.
Well, I've got some Baileys with me, so I'll be enjoying
very
that.
Seasonal. Very seasonal.
Yeah.
There's a similar theme going on with the Baileys.
We
and
like
White
our
Russian.
spirits.
They're the same family.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Hardcore liquor.
Let us know in the chat how the sound is, if it's all coming through okay and you can hear us and it all looks all right, and it's fine. We are going to be doing today, we thought as it's Christmas, we'll just chill out. The last couple of episodes have been a bit intense, so we thought we'd just chill out, have a nice Christmas drink with you all, share in the merriment, and have a lovely Christmas quiz. And hopefully we can get some of the chat involved in the quiz as well. And hopefully one of you can take down Robin and Martin. Do you feel like
it's going to be very, very achievable. Yeah.
Do you feel like you both know a lot about Christmas?
I know nothing about Christmas.
No.
You have to enlighten me.
No.
Excellent.
No, absolutely nothing. Although going back to the point you made before, last week being a bit hot and heavy, well, not hot and heavy.
Hot and heavy.
That wasn't quite right.
This is live, Martin.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know we can't cut things out. It's live TV. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was great. Really enjoyed the episode.
It was a really great episode. Yeah, with Eric.
Eric. So I was about to say Derek, and I was like, that's not quite right. Eric, yeah.
Eric is the Danish for Derek. It's the same name, really.
There we go. Yeah, no, I thought it was really good. So, well done to you guys and Eric. I thought that
it's fantastic.
People don't know my dad was also a policeman, and a lot of what he said kind of rang true. So I think there are definitely some similarities between like the Danish police and the UK police in tactics and thoughts about these things. Generally, they're not that sympathetic towards other policemen who go against the law. That's for sure, I think, in general. Anyway, I enjoyed the episode. Episode. I thought it was really good.
Thanks,
well, I'm glad you watched it, Martin.
Yes,
I did.
Unlike some people who don't watch previous episodes that they skipped.
I went back and watched it a little bit. I saw a
Alex.
little bit of it.
I can't stand you both. There's no way I'm watching that shit when I don't have to.
Quite wise, really. It's a waste of time.
I just want to say, if you're new to the channel, this is actually our first live stream on the YouTube channel. This is our first live stream, but it's not our first live stream full stop, because for those of you who might not know, we do also live stream occasionally, not recently, it has to be said, but we occasionally live stream over on Twitch. So feel free to go and follow us over there if you want some more of these. It's
where did
Twitch.
they go?
I think it's twitch.tv/just_interesting. Is that the right?
Yes, that sounds
Definitely
right.
got that wrong.
Oh, okay.
It's in the description. Almost.
It's in the description. Yeah, exactly.
Almost probably it's in the description. No, you're right. It is. It's twitch.tv/just_interesting. Well done.
There we go.
Did I know?
Didn't it?
Excellent.
Excellent.
Um,
Also, just want to know the dedication of Martin tonight, because Martin does not actually have Wi-Fi in his house at the moment. He's
satellite again.
He's using the old mobile data. So if there's a little bit of a technical issue on Martin's end, then that's why. Please bear with him.
Blame it on that, yeah.
Yeah, if he freezes or just tunes out or gets kicked off for whatever reason, Alex and I will just do our best to replace him. I think I've got a sock puppet ready, and he's got a little beard on the sock, and but I'll have to make it a little White Russian to hold in its hand.
There's this element of threat with the live stream now. If Martin does cut out, that is going to be an absolute disaster. There's nothing we can do when that happens.
There's nothing we can do.
This is a quiz against you with you two.
I know, yeah, it's kind of. I mean, you still have the ask the audience element, don't you?
There
You
will
can
be.
get
It'll
other
be
people
fine.
involved. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Absolutely.
Fine. Jamie McCulloch's put Martin the hotspot, Raphael. So
There we go.
That's
There we
true,
go,
yeah. He's the
nice.
hotspot. I also noticed Peaswad said, it's been a while since you all streamed, you bums, which is true. We are bums for not streaming. It has been a while. Not for lack of intent. There's always that intention.
I tell you what,
Peaswad.
Peaswad.
Thought about it and then I decided not to.
I tell you what, Peaswad and everyone else in the chat, tomorrow, I promise you, I will do a stream tomorrow. How about that?
Oh my gosh.
How about that? And you boys are, of course, welcome to join me on that stream. I don't know what it'll be yet, but I promise you,
It'll be something.
I'll get one done. Yeah.
Get it done.
But look, fellas, we're not just here to chin wag. We've got to get into the Christmas spirit. In more ways than one. So, what have you learned this week about Christmas? The most magical time of year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
No, I didn't
That's
ask.
what I have learned.
Didn't ask for a rendition. Didn't ask for a song. But
sorry.
No, it was beautiful.
Will we
right?
get copyrighted for that? Is that 3 seconds? Is that gonna,
It was
is that gonna be
It
copyright
was
claim?
good enough, I think, to be picked up by Content ID.
Oh,
We'll
great.
see.
Thanks.
It's been
Martin, that's the kindest thing you've ever said to me.
no trouble. No trouble. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I learned something about Norway and the way they celebrate Christmas this week. I was pleasantly surprised by this. And apparently in Norway on Christmas Eve, I think, it's a tradition to hide all the brooms in your house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Any
Don't know
reason?
why. Don't know why.
Witches.
Yes, exactly. Witches.
Oh, really?
So, yeah,
Oh.
apparently Christmas Eve in Norway, they believe this must be some holdover tradition from before the Christian times. That Christmas Eve is the night that evil and witches come out to play. So, obviously, witches like broomsticks and will fly in them. So, on Christmas Eve, you hide your broomsticks so that the witches can't steal them
And then fly around.
and fly around.
I mean, if
on
I was a
Christmas.
witch, I think I'd bring my own, you know.
Yeah, it kind of implies they
broomsticks
don't have their own. Yeah.
They're not that expensive, assuming they're not like everyone doesn't have a magical broomstick. If they're just the same broomsticks, just nip to, what's a B&Q? What do they have over there? IKEA.
B&Q,
IKEA
yeah.
will probably have one.
Yeah.
A broomstick.
Is it in Germany? It's in Germany, isn't it? Where oh, no, it's Halloween. It was a Halloween fact where you hide your knives, don't you, on
Yes.
Halloween night to avoid
Stabbings.
being stabbed.
Yes.
It sounds so brutal to avoid being stabbed to death. But I guess so. Yeah. Yeah.
So they just have the purge over there as their Halloween. Is that?
Yeah. It seems like it. There we
Oh,
go. Well, I learned a
Lovely.
fact about Santa's reindeer.
Oh,
And in pretty much every movie up until, well, I mean, what's the latest Christmas? Netflix has done a few Christmas movies, haven't they?
A few?
Maybe-
Bloody hell.
few,
The
they've
whole
done a
thing is
few,
Christmas
yeah.
movies now.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird how
whole
like
thing.
I feel like they're actually making loads of them, but none of them are as good. Is that fair to say? I may be
Yeah.
offending some people in the
Yeah.
chat. So, what's
Yeah.
everyone's favorite Christmas film? Recent Christmas film. I should specify.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
let us know in the
actually-
chat.
I saw one, Angela's Christmas. Have you seen that?
No.
I have not seen
It's a
Angela's Christmas.
little animated one, the little Irish girl. It's
Oh.
based in like the early 20th century or late
That
19th
sounds-
century.
Sounds cute.
Yeah, it's quite nice. Yeah, that was quite good.
Nice.
It's about returning the baby Jesus. They steal the baby Jesus, and then by mistake because she wants to keep it warm, and then it's about returning it. So
Wait.
yeah, there's that one
Aw.
From the nativity scene in a church.
from the nativity scene in the church.
Right,
Yeah,
okay,
The priest,
not-
the priest and the police get involved, and yeah,
Not the
mental
original baby
madness
Jesus.
Or like the
ensues.
actual baby Jesus.
The actual baby
yeah.
Jesus. Yeah.
That would be.
There we go. Anyway, yes. So in a lot of Christmas films, good and bad, the reindeer, I can't really remember their names. I mean, maybe it'll come up in the quiz later, perhaps. But they're often depicted as being male. That's often like the thing that's often said.
Yeah,
depicted
yeah.
as male
that's
reindeer,
true, yeah.
especially Rudolph.
Yeah.
Rudolph, especially. I mean, Rudolph's a
That's
male name.
my
but-
name, yeah.
well, apparently, according to science, and science is important, the reindeer aren't, the Christmas reindeer cannot be male.
Yeah.
And the reason for this is that male reindeers lose the antlers in the wintertime when Christmas is, whereas females don't lose the antlers. So if you see the reindeer, which often are depicted as having antlers
do.
on Santa's sleigh,
Yeah.
then they must be female.
Right.
Okay. And the counter argument is,
So-
it's the magic of Christmas has made them male, which is
Science has
Kind of
ruined
bit
Christmas.
sexist. Yeah.
incredibly sexist.
What does science have to say about the feasibility of reindeer dragging a sled through the sky? Have they weighed
Sounds
in on
plausible. I think that's plausible.
Yeah, man. I mean, Santa, apparently. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, is it possible? Let's get who is it? Colin Furze? He'd have a go at that, wouldn't he? YouTube inventor.
I
It's a
can
motorised
imagine him
reindeer.
doing that. Yeah, a motorized reindeer.
Yeah.
I would be very surprised if he hasn't already done something like that. Actually,
Yeah, I think he'd be pretty good for it.
if not, sell
Yeah.
him the
Anyway,
idea.
so it'll cost you. But yeah, if anyone says, "Ooh, that boy Rudolph," you go, "No, oi, no, he's not male. He's female
Although, is it?
because he has antlers."
There's that. Am I right in thinking the Ralph Bakshi? I think is it Ralph Bakshi, the stop motion Frosty the Snowman from the 1970s? The reindeer in that don't have antlers, which
There we go,
always
got it right.
confused me. I think
That was
maybe
the
they do.
actual-
Maybe it's just
accurate
Rudolph who
one.
doesn't have an antler. I maybe giving credit to something that doesn't deserve it, but hey, that's an amazing fact, Martin. Thank you.
There
That
we
is a
go.
great fact.
Yeah.
Um,
What are you doing, Alex?
Well, I'll tell you, but before we go on to that, I just want to check in with the chat and see what their favorite
yeah.
Christmas films are.
There've been some good
He-
ones.
Peaswad said Die Hard, which is a Christmas film,
Yeah.
so that counts. Well
Best
done.
Christmas movie ever. Yeah.
That is good. Case Closed 93 says A Christmas Story. What one's that? What's A Christmas Story?
Is that the new Netflix one? I think that might be a new Netflix. Or is that the Christmas Chronicles that Gavin's put?
No, isn't that this 1970s, 1980s one with the little boy with glasses? That's like a real cult favorite in America, but never really got played over here, I think.
Christmas Story, yeah. No,
Tell us in the
Christmas Chronicles
comments
is
which
the
one it
shitty
is.
Netflix one.
Yeah. Is that the one
Oh,
with
yeah.
Kurt Russell, did you say?
Yeah, no,
Or is that?
that's Christmas Chronicles, right?
Yeah,
Kurt Russell was
yeah.
Santa, and the Christmas Story is it's that little kid with glasses, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. But never got played over here, so it's just
Yeah.
it seems to be something for me. It's a
Hmm.
very recent discovery. Like everyone in America, is like we love this and we know this, but
We're
over
missing
here,
out. We're missing
Yeah.
out. Happiest Cabbage says Love Actually is their favorite Christmas film. Absolute
Oh,
classic.
No, it's
You
not.
both have
No,
strong
I'm not
feelings
gonna-
about Love Actually,
yeah,
don't
it's
you?
a terrible, terrible film. It goes against the spirit of Christmas.
I'm not
Literally.
even going to
I
go
found-
into that. Get into that, but I
I
mean,
don't- I
I
think
like
I've
it. I
argued
think
this
it's fine.
Doesn't time.
It
And,
lost me
think
when
that-
it mentioned 9/11 at the beginning. That's when I think
That
I
should
started
that should
tuning out.
definitely be changed with Danny Dyer's 9/11 quote. I can't believe it's been 10 years since then slags clashed them planes into the town.
that was
Does my nuts into this
otherwise
day.
known as the best tweet of all time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, there were plenty more, but I'll read out Super Show Jonesy of the Super
Jonesy.
Show, who everyone should go over and subscribe to right now.
After
He said, after Bernard and the Genie, it was all downhill. Have either of you seen Bernard and the
I've never
Genie?
even heard of Bernard.
No. Sounds like a
Bernard and the Genie. It sounds terrible.
public information film for child molestation.
Sounds so shit.
Sounds like something Jonesy would watch, actually, to be fair.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry, Jonesy. I didn't know these two would come down so hard on you for that suggestion. But I haven't seen it, I'm afraid. I haven't seen it. I can't weigh in. But anyway, let me tell you my fact I learned about Christmas.
Yeah.
So this was from a few years ago now. But apparently, Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom, the Queen, is a huge fan of the Nintendo Wii.
No.
Yeah. Apparently, a few years ago, Kate Middleton bought... who's her husband?
Prince William.
Prince William. Yeah, she bought Prince William a Nintendo Wii, and the family were playing it on Christmas Day, and she was absolutely begged them to let her have a go. And apparently she loved Wii bowling, which is the best of the bunch.
Actually,
So,
yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Do you reckon she's been bowling? Do you reckon she's been to a bowlplex?
Did she see Wii
shoes.
Bowling and think it was just a made-up game for the video game?
Imagine the Queen. Imagine the Queen in those shoes, being like sprayed down and then handing the shoes.
Yeah.
Imagine the Queen in bowling shoes.
No.
I mean, not
she
now.
wouldn't
She's like
happen.
90, but
Yeah.
I bet she'd play it in one of her very stylish dresses. She wouldn't dress down for bowling. She'd dress up with a brooch and everything. And,
that might have been
she
why
definitely-
why she really liked Wii Bowling, because all of her whole life she's never been able to go to a bowling alley
true.
and experience
Yeah.
it firsthand. So she's, finally got a chance to experience it thanks to Nintendo. But what this fact made me wish was that imagine if the Queen started a Twitch channel. Imagine if she
Oh my gosh.
streamed live on Twitch. That would probably make me, support the monarchy.
do you think it would have to all be scripted though, wouldn't it? It would be like, today, many people are playing games. The whole thing would be like incredibly scripted. What the hell would you talk about?
What was the other game that Kate bought Prince William? Was it Resident Evil 4 for the Wii?
I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know.
Wii Bowling and Leisure Suit Larry.
The article doesn't say what bundle she got. It could well have just been Wii Sports, to be honest. Who knows? We'll never know. But I think that's just something that we're going to have to assume that it was only Wii Sports. But I thought that was interesting anyway.
That is fascinating. I want to know what other games she may have played since then, or have they just tucked the Wii away in a cupboard and never actually used it since that Christmas? Yeah, never.
It'd be like the butler would come in and be like, Gerald, burn it. Yeah.
No one must ever know.
No one must know. Oh, Ethan Walker says they even made the Queen a golden Nintendo Wii, but she wasn't interested. Is that true?
That's definitely not true.
That's crazy.
It sounds like a made-up fact.
Also sounds like it could be true as a promotional thing. Not
Well, I
real
mean,
gold.
if you were Nintendo and you found out the
24
Queen,
notes, 25. Oh,
if you were Nintendo and you found out the Queen actually played your game system, you definitely would do something like that, wouldn't you? You'd make like
Absolutely.
a royal special edition Nintendo Wii.
Should be on the front of the box of every unit sold. As played by the Queen. What would her quote be? 5 stars. Actually, quite good.
actually quite good. I don't think she could handle the DualShock 5 though.
The vibration.
She's like, oh my god, it's possessed.
That's why there's a PS5 shortage. The Queen's bought them all. Yeah.
To make a
Jay-
supercomputer. To link them all
Well,
together.
well,
Like Saddam Hussein.
Saddam Hussein again.
Jamie says in the chat, the Queen possibly the most surprising video game fanatic since Osama bin Laden. And
Yeah.
of course, we spoke about that conspiracy theory ages ago about Saddam Hussein buying all the PlayStation 2s and joining them together to make a supercomputer.
Almost
No,
worked.
it was just Christmas shortages, weren't they? It was an incredibly popular console.
Yeah, and not enough microchips, right? That's the issue. The continuing issue, not enough microchips.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
So, unless you had any more facts for me, I'm happy to move on to the meat, the quiz.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I think me and Robin both have one more if you want it. But
Yeah, if you
we
want
don't
it,
have
that's
to.
happy. Yeah.
Absolutely, I'd love to hear it.
Ah.
That sounded sarcastic. It wasn't sarcastic.
Yes,
Go on then,
I'd
Robin.
love to hear
Robin,
it.
what else have you got for me?
Well, mine is I love this so much. Have you heard of Tio de Nadal? It's a tradition.
No.
It's the tradition in Catalan in northern Spain. The place in Spain that wants to become independent because they've got a very strong local identity, and part of their local tradition for Christmas involves the Tio de Nadal, which is a Christmas log, which every year traditionally they get a log, a hollow log. Beginning on December the 8th, they start feeding it with fruit and little bits of food and whatever.
Feeding it.
Feeding it, yeah, feeding it
Terminology.
literally, and this is part of the tradition. They're feeding the log, so much so that traditionally it's just a plain bit of wood, dead wood that's been hollowed out. But in recent years, it's become like a little cartoon character. Like you can go into a shop and buy a log that's got a face and legs and hands and sometimes clothing as well, like a happy log, because you're feeding it. Anyway, so every day
okay.
the children especially feed it some food, and then on Christmas Day itself, on Christmas Eve, you put it into the fireplace. And here's the fun part. So you put it into the fireplace once it's been stuffed with a month's worth of food, and you tell it to poo. So hence the popular name of the Tio de Nadal is the Caga Tio, which means the shitting log.
Nice.
Because that's what you tell it to do. You command it to poo, and the idea is that it poos out presents.
of a month-old food.
Yeah, and just to encourage it to poo out these presents, the children hit it with sticks. So you get a hollow log, you stuff it with food, you put it in a fireplace, you tell it to shit, and then you hit it with sticks. And then when it used to be when there was a more kind of prevalence of religion, the children would then go away and pray as well. And whilst they were praying, the parents would get out the presents and say, "Look, the log shat these presents." And now they have to come up with other excuses to get the children to go away.
It's basically it's Hanky the Christmas poo, but on
it is
the
yes.
other way around.
Yes, it is. Yes, they put a Christmas hat on it and
Christmas
everything.
poo.
It's
Wow.
Hanky the Christmas poo. Yeah.
So you're saying
that's
you're
amazing.
feeding this log for a month? You say?
Yeah, from December the 8th, which I think is the Epiphany, when Mary's told by the angel that she's going to have a baby.
It's got to be some dry food, right? Like you can't have
Yeah.
anything
Yeah,
perishable in
meat.
there.
It's going to be
Bacon, stuff
dried
with bacon.
fruits, nuts, and small toys sometimes, I think, as well.
Cheese.
So you can get big toys. Oh, you wouldn't put cheese in a... Oh, man, that'd be terrible. Yeah.
Rotten cheese in the poo log.
Yeah. And then traditionally it gives out dried figs as a present.
That is not worth it for an entire
Screw
month.
this. This sounds.
You have to trade a
literally
toy
shit.
and you get some dried figs. Right.
Yeah.
Rubbish. I mean,
Desolator Magic says, sounds like a house fire waiting to happen. Yes, it does.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if this is better or worse than Bernard and the Genie.
Jonesy, let us know.
Spiffing
What
says
was
that seems like
a good waste of food. Yeah,
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
it does. It really
Just
does. That's
keep the
horrible.
food. But then, having said
is-
that, we do leave out like mince pies and brandy
true.
and milk and carrots and stuff for Father Christmas each year. So who are we to judge? I'm sure it might still get eaten, like those clearly do.
Yeah. I mean, we're very lazy by comparison.
Yeah,
Just a pie and some milk on the Christmas Eve itself. Not nearly a month of food stuffed into a log. Yeah.
we don't even
horrible.
deserve
Eaten with a
presents.
I mean, talking of lazy and horrible, my second story is well, it's quite a simple a tale old as time, you could say, and this is of a bad Santa. So there was a recent December this year, early December, a bad Santa or a bum slammed a bad Santa who allegedly smoked in public and slurred his words. So this happened in Greater Manchester. At an equivalent of a mall, and Charlie Lewis, 26, felt that she let down her daughter after a disappointing festive experience in Greater Manchester.
She did.
So Charlie, mother, spotted
She absolutely
Father
did.
Christmas impersonator. So she's not even calling him Father Christmas anymore. It's Father Christmas impersonator, pulling down his beard to smoke a cigarette in the car park at Radcliffe Boys and Girls Club. She claims he was swaying when organisers told him to return to the grotto, but he apparently didn't know where it was located.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear.
When Layla finally got her chance to sit on Santa's knee, Charlie said that they found him slumped on the couch with his belly on display.
Oh
He made no effort to be festive and was rude. So
dear.
So there we go. Apparently, the organisers say that Santa was a great and a gentle man, but apparently he made other kids feel uncomfortable.
No.
That's a weird way of describing someone who was a great and gentle man.
Great
What
and
if
gentle man.
Charlie's child had just been naughty that year, and that's what happens when you're naughty.
Mm. Yeah,
Santa
exactly.
shows you his belly.
Yeah.
Santa gets a bit pissed.
Yeah, so Santa getting drunk, forgetting where he is. I mean, that is the true spirit of Christmas, I think. And then on this particular article, there was also a video, and I'm going to try and play it to you guys because it was too good well, it was awful, but too good not to play. And this video has a little kid who's sat opposite Santa. It's in America, behind a desk. I'll put it. I'll link to it in the comments so you guys can see.
Okay.
It's about halfway down the article, and the kid's sat opposite Santa at like quite a formal desk, and he's asking him what he wants for Christmas, and he asks basically for a Nerf gun, and this is Santa's response. Okay, are you ready? Can you hear this all right?
It's a bit quiet.
No guns. No, not even a Nerf gun. No, if your dad wants to get it for you, that's fine, but I can't bring it to you. Well, what else would you like?
Did you say he can't
Your
bring
dad
it to
have to
him?
get it for you.
So the kid goes, "How about a Nerf gun?" And the Santa goes, "No, no guns." And the mum goes, "It's a Nerf gun." He goes, "Nope, still no guns." And then later on, the kid just bursts into tears and starts crying. So this is the true joy of Christmas: a smoking fag Santa in the UK and a Santa refusing to give Nerf guns in the US, making kids cry. The true joy of Christmas. I hope everyone enjoyed that.
Christmas
I feel
isn't
like-
Christmas without a few tears.
I feel like even if you know
Exactly.
you don't have to say it like that if you're Santa, do you? You can say like, "Oh, maybe, but
No
wouldn't
guns,
you
kid."
much rather have a pony? No guns, no guns."
He offers Lego, but I think he's just very much like an anti-NRA kind of supporter. Like,
Yeah,
kids cannot have guns, right?
Yeah.
I remember I once took a fake, I said a fake gun, like a kid's gun, to a play group, and they went mental. Which I guess I kind of understand it nowadays.
yeah. Is it just like
I kind of get it, but there's
looked
ways of
exactly
dealing
like
with
a model gun, just like
it. Yeah,
an
it was actually an
AK-47?
M16, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh,
the joys.
fantastic. Well, thanks for bringing that to the table, Martin, and thank you, Robin, for that amazing story from where was it? Catalan.
Catalan, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
incredible. So, shall we move on to the Christmas quiz? And I will say now, this is very important. If anyone would like to take part in the quiz in the chat, let me know now by commenting. Just say I'm in or something, and I've got a leaderboard, and I'll write your name down, and you can take part in the quiz. And then I'll explain the rules in the next little section. But yeah, that should be it, shouldn't it? That makes sense. So yeah, let me know if you're in, and I'll probably need a couple of minutes to write everyone down. So we'll go to an away screen, but we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
See,
We'll be back
honestly,
very soon.
Alex, I'm not sure you thought about this, because on Twitch we have like 15 people, 20 people watching. We got a lot more than that.
Yeah,
We've got about
yeah.
50 people now.
I'm looking at everyone in the chat, and okay. So
We've got a lot of people in. This is
I'll
great.
try my best.
Super
There may
Sarah,
be,
Jonesy, and Jamie are in. Yeah.
there may be a limit to this. Yeah, we'll see.
No
I
limits,
think
Alex.
about
You brought
20,
this on yourself.
20 is the limit I can fit on the screen. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, see you all in a couple of minutes. Don't go.
Very
In
soon.
2 hours.
Have
See
a
you in
drink,
2 hours,
Alex.
I'll be alone first.
Hello. Are we back? We're back.
Bonjour.
We look like we're back.
Speaking in French.
So
Bonjour.
I'm going to have to apologize. I feel like we may have
Joyeux
missed
Noël.
a couple of people off.
what?
So I'm very sorry, but you're
What-
still
no. Don't add a we in here. You put together the list. You
Yeah.
take responsibility.
Martin
The
and I
screen,
are doing
general
no
public
work for
over.
this whatsoever. We refuse to be blamed for Alex's hard work in the graphics and the management of this live stream.
Look, I didn't expect this to be this popular. We can't. There has to be a limit. We have to draw the line somewhere. There is 16 names on screen. So 16 people can take part. If you see your name on screen, then you were one of the lucky ones. I should have said it was first come, first serve, and I'm sorry. I should have said that. But
Yeah, I mean, there's a slight issue with the numbering there, Alex, as well. I think. I mean, there's zeros next to all of them, apart from most of the right-hand side. But,
There
you know,
is.
it's just,
I can fix that as we go.
That's all right. They'll get points. I get points. But please do, even
There we go.
if your name is not on screen, please do take part. But Alex just won't
just
record
be
your thing
dismissed.
on screen. Yeah. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And you'll have the moral victory, at least.
Exactly.
At the
Absolutely.
very least.
The unofficial moral victory.
But yeah, what a turnout. This is amazing.
Yeah.
So in this special Christmas quiz, I've really pushed the boat out because there is not 10 questions in this quiz. There is 15 questions in this quiz because there was just so many great facts that I wanted to share with you both.
There we go.
So I will explain the rules of the live stream quiz for those who might not have taken part before. But basically, if Martin and Robin buzz first, then obviously they get to buzz and they get the answer. But when I say the question, the first 3 people to put the answer in the chat gets a point. I've done the first 3 because anything after that, and you might be copying some of the previous answers. So I think 3 is a good limit. So that's the rule.
Of course, we can't look at the stream and the chat.
Absolutely not.
Of
Of
course, then we
course
could be
not.
copying you.
Of course not. In fact, both of you, take the stream off your screens right now, if it's not already gone.
It's gone.
Okay, so both of you, I need to hear your buzzers. I really hope you've got buzzers because we're live right now. Robin, have you got a buzzer?
I do have a buzzer.
Sorry, I just interrupted your sip then, didn't I?
That's all right. I'll resume it afterwards, I'm sure. No, this buzzer is inspired by Jamie's.
Same French excellence.
Jamie McCulloch commented at the beginning of this live stream that his Christmas tradition involved popping the cork off some French champagne.
It is.
Ooh.
The French champagne.
It could only
noted
be
for
that.
his
It
excellence.
could only
Yeah.
be that, couldn't
It
it?
had to be that, yeah.
Sorry, Robin, I butted in there and kind of gave the game away about what your buzzer would be, but I didn't actually mean to. I was
It's
trying to
fine.
finish the.
It's
Apologies.
fine.
Apologies.
I think most people by now can probably guess what it was what it was going to be.
True. I've gone for
So, Martin, what have you got?
Yeah, I got something Christmas specific. Although apparently in the US, people don't really listen to this Christmas where this soundbite is from. They don't listen to this Christmas song, which always surprises me. Anyway, here it is.
Okay.
It's Christmas!
For any US viewers, do you know where that's from? There we go.
Was that? I mean,
sorry.
it kind of cut out a little bit for me, but was that the start of a well-known song?
It was the start of Oh Holy Night. Yes.
Yeah. By Slade.
Fantastic. Okay, let's get started, shall we?
Yeah.
So everyone, remember in the chat, the first 3 answers, the first 3 people to get the right answer in the chat, you get the point. So, okay, question number 1. What was the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time?
God.
Oh,
Oh,
highest
jeez.
grossing Christmas movie.
It's Christmas!
Oh,
Yes,
Again,
Martin.
Like adjusted for inflation, I take it.
Uh,
Adjusted for
I
inflation?
don't know. No, I don't think we are.
What? Okay, so that maybe might change it. I'm gonna go for Die Hard.
It is not Die Hard. Good guess, though. Good guess.
The French.
well, Die Hard raises a good question about what people define as a Christmas movie. But I do believe
Yeah.
Die Hard only grossed about $88 million.
Actually,
That is
It was a silly
ridiculously
guess,
close, Robin. How did you just know that off the top of your head? That's insane. Yeah,
I'm
it
a
was
nerd.
85 million.
Oh, I was close. Okay. But I think if we're going, I think it was because it was like, considering it's not that good a film, was it Jim Carrey in The Grinch? That was like 300 million or something in America.
So you're going for the Jim Carrey 2000 Grinch.
Well, I was, but now you're making me doubt myself. But yeah, I'll go for that.
That is also incorrect.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Champagne.
no.
Acknowledgement
other
celebrated
Grinch.
for its excellence.
Go on then, Robin. You snuck in there.
Yeah, 'cause Martin said it. Was it the other Grinch? With
You're going to have to be
Benedict Cumberbatch?
specific there. Okay, the Benedict Cumberbatch one in 2018. Yeah, it was. But
Well
believe
done,
it or not, it was the 2018 Grinch, which grossed
Wow.
511 $1,595,957.
Worldwide.
Which worldwide.
Wow.
And in second place to that, any guesses there?
Is it the Grinch?
It was not the Grinch in second place.
Oh,
the Grinch
okay.
was in third place, though. The
Oh, right.
Jim
Okay.
Jim Carrey. People just
Home
love the
Alone
Grinch.
2.
Oh, they do.
It was
Oh,
not.
That's a good shout.
It was not Home Alone 2, but it was Home Alone 1.
That's interesting. 'Cause usually the
Ah.
second ones often do better
Well,
but or worse films.
It
Sometimes.
I don't know.
is, yeah.
Traditionally, sequels there is a lower return. It's not until the superhero age
Okay.
that sequels
Yeah, no, I guess
habitually outgross the predecessor. Something
I was-
peculiar to the comic book genre.
My first
Okay.
my initial guess was It's a Wonderful Life, but then it's so old that I thought we're just
Nah.
for inflation, perhaps.
Yeah, that's a good. That will also be. Yeah. Yeah.
So
But-
MDKN got Grinch in the chat. Anyone that put Grinch, I'm just going to give them the point because I can't
Nice.
guess which one it was. And Frederick
No, true.
Frederick also got a point, but he's not on the board, sadly. Maybe we should start knocking people off the board if they're not getting points. No, that's. I think
Wow,
that
this
adds
has
to the
become
confusion.
the Hunger Games all of a sudden. It's just cool. I mean, I know it's a lot of work for you, Alex, but there's enough space, I think, on the graphics, right, to add another column.
Do you want to do this, Robin?
Well, sure. No, thank you.
I would love to, but I mean, I think this quiz might go on forever if that's the case. So yeah, Frederick, congratulations, you get a point. MDKN also gets a point, and I think that was everyone. Oh no, Ethan Walker also got the Grinch as well. So
Ethan Walker, yay!
congratulations, you three.
Nice to have you around,
Good.
man.
So let me just add Ethan's point, and then we can go on to question number 2. Okay.
Cool.
Question 2. 3 of Santa's reindeer's names begin with the letter D. What are those names?
Is it California champagne?
Ooh, I think I heard
With
Martin sneak in there
Yeah,
first.
Martin. Yeah, Martin.
Dasher, Dancer, and sounds like Dixon's. All right.
But you, I know what you're doing though. That's
Dixon's
close.
Camera Store.
Oh God.
We're live, Martin. I'm going to have to count you down.
Yeah, no. Dasher, Dancer, and
3, 2,
no. Give me 5
1.
seconds. Donna.
Yes.
Oh,
He
okay.
nailed it.
Well, I'll
Like the
you snuck
kebab.
in there. I'll give you that point. Yep. Okay. Well done. Yeah, Dasher, Dancer, and Donna.
Donna,
Like
the kebab.
The kebab. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, not like I think there's 2 N's in the reindeer name because it's thunder, isn't it?
And then what's
in
the
German.
there's Blixen.
Blitzen was the one you think. Donna and
Yeah.
Blitzen. Yeah. Dasher and Dancer, Prancer, and
Yeah.
Vixen, Comet, and Cupid,
Comet,
and
yeah,
Donna, and
yeah.
Blitzen.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, in the chat, Peaswad was straight in there. Dasher, Dancer, and Donna. Well done, Peaswad. Hey now, Paulie guessed Dasher, Donna, and Dixon, like you said, Martin. So
Dixon.
not quite there, I'm afraid. Jade in the chat
definitely
also
my
got a
copy.
point. Well done, Jade. And then the next person to get it was Gideon. So congratulations, you 3. So Peaswad, Jade, and Gideon all got a point there. Well done, you lot. Okay. Let me just add those points. So it's 1-1.
Ooh.
One.
So there's none of the viewers have got 2 points yet.
No, none of them have got 2 points yet.
Phew,
Everyone is
okay.
on
There's
1.
still a chance of winning.
Still a chance. Still a chance. Yeah.
You did well in the Halloween one. No one managed to beat you both in the Halloween one. But
It was tight. It was very close. If
it
you
was.
remember, it was down to
very
last
close.
question. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so let's go on to question number 3. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys, sound a bit more enthusiastic.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
Beautiful.
question
Everyone's gonna love that sound.
question number 3. What is the best-selling Christmas single of all time?
Oh, it's got to be.
French
Oh.
champagne.
Get it to an advert.
I feel like Martin was disadvantaged there with the buzzer.
No,
That's
no, no,
okay.
it's all good.
We should be
You-
used
you
to
were
the
quick- you were
adverts by
quick on it.
now.
You were quick on it.
It's got to be White Christmas, and I would hazard a guess by Bing Crosby.
It was Bing Crosby, yes, White
yeah.
Christmas. Now this one might get some disagreements maybe. And I was looking around, and there was some different answers. So I think this is specifically the best selling Christmas single, and possibly only best physical like sales as well.
Oh, they haven't counted since digital.
But
stuff
this
came
is
along.
this is according to Guinness World Records. Bing Crosby's White Christmas is the best-selling Christmas single of all time, at over 50 million singles sold. So
Wow. Yeah. No, it was huge. I think Bing Crosby remains the only person in history to have had a #1 album, a #1 single, and a #1 film at the box office at the same time in the same weekend.
wow,
Yeah.
very impressive.
That's what happens when you're Bing Crosby. And then he won an Oscar in the same. That was the year of Bing.
Okay, here we go. So who got this? Jamie is on the board. Straight in there with White
Hey.
Christmas.
Boom.
Gideon guessed Last Christmas. Not quite right, I'm afraid. Bunch of All I Want for Christmas Is. Unfortunately, not correct.
It's a great song though. Great song.
Peaswad's entered the 2 points. He's
Nice.
beating you, Martin.
Whoa, I knew that one. I could have been one of the top 3. That's why this is completely rigged.
Martin has 3 points technically. You know.
And Matthew Alger as well, who is a channel member. So thank you, Matthew, for supporting us directly on the channel. Also guessed White Christmas, so he gets a point on the board as well. So who was that? That was Jamie, Peaswad, and Matthew.
Ooh.
Let me just
Very nice. Very nice.
let me just add those quite awkwardly. So where's Jamie? Where's Jamie gone? Who's that?
At school, we had to do in history class as an exercise. We had to write Christmas carols, but with an anti-slavery theme because we were looking at the American Civil War at the time. So I naturally
Proper school thing
chose
to do.
White Christmas.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas without another slave in sight, which in retrospect was still kind of racist because it was saying, get rid of all the black people. I was
God.
only 12. I didn't quite understand the nuance at the time.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Just
I like this on live.
Come to a rendition in front of the class.
I'm not going to... Yeah, we did. We had to stand up and sing it.
No.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
the others had 2.
That's
You had to do it in
outrageous.
pairs. I had to do it on my own.
If anyone's
why
got a
the-
recording of that, Robin, your political career is ruined.
I know.
I can't think of any other songs now that would actually suit. Like they're all just
I can't remember what other people did, obviously.
No, I don't want to try because it would just.
Yeah, some of them... I think some of them were quite good. Quite witty. But yeah, I felt like that was the obvious choice.
Oh,
Can we move on, please? can we move on from this?
You can. Okay. What are we on? Question number 4. Okay.
Questionable primary school. It was the 90s,
Okay. Let's move on.
1890s. No.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Let's move on before YouTube takes us down. Okay. Question number 4. This should be fingers on buzzers. This one, I would hope.
Okay. Okay.
Blimey.
How do you say "Merry Christmas" in Spanish? Oh,
Yeah,
Martin,
that was
straight
Martin.
in there.
Feliz
Yeah.
Navidad.
It is
Ba, ba,
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Classic.
Probably one of my favorite Christmas songs, or underrated at least. I don't know if underrated. It's very well. It's played a lot, but it's a good one. I like Feliz
Yeah,
Navidad.
it's good. I like it. Yeah, I like it begins with Feliz Navidad and then switches into English. You know,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that switch every time.
Just
It
in
gets
case.
me.
Just in case you don't know what
Yeah.
they're singing. Yeah.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Oh, thanks for translating
Yeah.
that. Thanks.
Now I know. Thank goodness. Well, what are your favourite Christmas songs? What would you go for?
Ooh,
I mean, I do like White Christmas. Bing Crosby.
yeah,
it's a
White
classic.
Christmas. Yeah,
It is a
Um,
classic.
yeah.
what
I like
otherwise?
Shaking Stevens. Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Snow. Merry Christmas, everyone. Snow is falling all around me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Also,
Do you know,
Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas. I mean, that's amazing.
I like
Yeah.
a bit of Chris Rea. driving home,
Oh, yeah.
Driving home for Christmas.
Yeah.
and the driver next to me, he's
Just the same. Such
Just-
a great.
What's everyone else's in chats? Their favorite Christmas song. While I
that
go through and discover who won this.
It sounds like he should be American, doesn't it, as well, Chris Rea? But he's not. He's like,
Is
it's
he?
weird that he's British.
Is he?
Oh, really? Wow.
But it seems
Oh.
like he's like,
He
he's
sounds
like,
so American.
yeah, he says
yeah.
like, seen there be a freeway, and it's like, mate,
Yeah.
you're driving down like the M6.
Yeah, he's like driving down the highway.
Yeah,
Yeah, the rest of that
Yeah.
song.
freeway.
weird.
Soon there'll be a freeway. Yeah.
I knew he lived over here. I thought he just liked England. I didn't realize he was English.
Well, I might have got that wrong.
No,
then.
I believe you. I believe you. But,
I don't believe myself. I'm gonna have to
but
look
that's the
it up.
thing, because there are a lot of pop singing, particularly in pop singing, not so much in classical singing, but in pop singing, a lot of English people sound very American when they sing.
Yeah.
So it's quite.
He's from
easy.
Middlesbrough.
Oh, really? Wow.
Wow,
I never knew that. Well, we're learning new things on the podcast, aren't we?
that's crazy.
I'm gonna go over to the chat just so I can see what people's favorite songs are.
Okay. Well, in case you were interested, the winners of that question, the people that got in there first, well, lots of people said it, but the winners was Jamie, Peaswad, and Matthew as well got on the board. With
Peaswad
1
is
point.
leaping up the chart.
Peaswad is now in the lead in the quiz, so he's putting you both to shame.
Oh,
There we
no.
go. There we go.
Well, he deserves it. I mean, he's earned it. He's
At
earned
this
it.
point, I mean, if you want to be tactical and definitely beat the quiz, you should really, decide who's going to win amongst yourselves and, push the points up that way. But
Well, as the
Hey.
leader of the opposition, I can't really afford to withdraw my candidacy from this election. Martin, it's up to you. The voters may prefer you, Martin, but I have to stand as the largest party against the current government. So.
Fair play. Yeah. I get it. We'll just destroy ourselves.
I think that's
each
it.
other
Let's
internally.
cannibalize
Yeah.
each other in a non-sexual way and let Peaswad win. Yeah.
Exactly. It's what. It's what.
Peaswad says,
I
"Look
wouldn't
at
say you
me,
would've wanted
I'm the
to this
quizmaster
target.
now." There has to be
Yeah.
repercussions for this. What does the winner actually get? They need to get a good soundbite from both of you, saying that they are an amazing person and genius or something.
This is actually a backdoor announcement for our new Cameo service. Alex will say, "Where is Dick Turpin?" for only $5. No.
I've done a lot more for a lot less.
Back of the quavers. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, we need to move on.
We're moving on. Moving on.
Okay, back into the other. Cool.
Okay, question number 5.
Yeah.
Are you both ready?
All good.
Ready
Ready
as
as
I'll
I'll
ever
ever be. Nice.
According to the song, what did my true love give to me on the 8th day of Christmas?
Oh, I've got it.
Ready
Got it.
for a
No.
sexual As California.
Martin, you need
That
to
was
sort
late,
your
wasn't
buzzer.
It was at the end of the clip, and I didn't refresh it.
Oh no. Well, I have to admit, Martin knows it. I'm gonna have to work it out as quickly as I can. I just needed to beat him.
3.
Is it Maids a Milking?
It is Maids a Milking. Yes, well done.
Yes.
Yes.
8 Maids a Milking. Can you recite
But-
the whole song, Robin?
Oh, I don't know. 12. No.
12 drummers, drumming, 11
12.
pipers piping, 10.
Drummers, drumming?
No,
Lords of
it's
Leaping.
12 drummers drumming,
12
11 lords of leaping,
drummers drumming.
10,
11 Lords of Leaping.
10 pipers piping, 9 ladies dancing, 8
Dancing.
maids a milking,
Okay.
7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying,
Geese are laying, 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in my pear tree.
1 pear tree. Slightly out of time with each other, but we'll do.
We're close.
So
If there's
winner
enough lag on the live stream, then maybe we're back in time. I don't know.
So
I've read that book of the 12 Days of Christmas, and I had to sing it to my daughter about last
Oh
Christmas.
my gosh.
150 times.
Oh, Martin.
Although there are different versions. There are different versions though
Really?
of that song. So when it gets to like 10 and above, a lot of them kind of switch around in like old-fashioned versions. If you go on the Wikipedia, there's about 2 dozen different
really?
versions.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
that is interesting. I guess because you sing those bits the least, so you can. Those are the bits that people probably remember the least well. Certainly, I don't.
Exactly.
So in case you're interested, Jade got another point on the board, so she's
Well
on
done,
2.
Jade.
Gavin also got a point on the board. Well done, Gavin.
Nice.
And the last person was Matthew again. So he is now on 2 points. Matthew Alger.
Very good.
Well done. Well done, everyone.
That was a tough question. So sorry, Martin, for depriving you of the chance to put all that experience reading it to your daughter to, to get used.
You did very well to to work it out logically. Very good. Very good.
No, I didn't.
So, what was I going to say? Oh no, it's
Next
gone.
question?
It's gone. Whatever. Next
know.
question, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Mm.
I don't know.
Let's move on.
Just a guess.
Okay. I wonder if you'll both get this. Okay, question number 6. What song made UK Christmas #1 in 2009?
2009.
Yes.
2009. Yes, Martin, I heard your buzz at that time.
It was. Do I have to know the name of the song as well as the band?
I'd like it. Yes, please.
It was. It was Rage Against the Machine. But what song was it?
No. Rage Against the Machine got a Christmas
Yeah,
#1.
it was a Christmas #1 was 2009, and it was "Killing in the Name of."
It was
Yeah.
Killing in the Name of. Well done. Well done. Okay. Fantastic. Yeah, so Jamie in the chat says some X Factor shite. And Jamie, you could not be more wrong. And this was as a protest. Rage Against the Machine hated the fact that X Factor was consistently winning the #1 spot. So they encouraged everyone to buy their song Killing in the Name of. And so that's how they won Christmas #1. Sadly meant poor Joe McKeldry of X Factor didn't get his Christmas #1, bless him.
Poor fellow, you must have been expecting that.
Yeah, he lost to Ollie
Yeah.
Murs, who then went on and got a Christmas #1 later on, I think, or definitely did
They're playing.
better professionally in the music industry, right? Actually, I don't know. Maybe Joe
What does that
McKeldry's done really well.
say about the state of society when to get a Christmas #1 you have to actively encourage people to buy your song in protest? It's not a great sign.
No, perhaps not.
Well, the last 3 Christmas #1s have
they
been
didn't do it, I don't
like
think.
parodies, haven't they? Lad Baby have won the last
Yeah.
3 Christmas #1s.
Really,
they've
every
just,
single
like-
one. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't pay that attention.
they've kind of made a mockery of the whole Christmas #1 spot. I
At the
guess,
same
but-
at the same time, I think they're giving the money to charity, which is also pretty good.
That's
So-
good.
Well, that is good, and I'm
That's great,
I'm not
yeah.
saying it's a bad thing at
Yeah.
all.
You're making a mockery of Christmas #1. Like a few years back, mate, we had serious Christmas #1s like Bob the Builder singing Mamba #5.
Yeah.
You're ruining Little Mix's chance to get Christmas #1. Now you're ruining their careers.
You're ruining Little Mix's chance by literally taking a song they released in the summer and adding some sleigh bells to the background for the Christmas release. Literally ruining their chance at making a meaningful Christmas #1. Oh.
So well done, Martin. You got that point. And in the chat, who got that? Let's go back. Jade also got a point. Got Rage Against the Machine. I'll accept
Jade
that.
is killing it.
Jade
the
is
name of.
now
Yeah.
is now
Hey.
joint first with you and Peaswad.
Who's
So-
you? Martin or me?
We're joint, aren't we?
You're joint on 3 each.
Yeah.
Oh, we're both you. Oh, great.
Yeah. So let me just make that change. And then also Happiest Cabbage gets a point on the board.
Good name.
Such a good name. It's a great name.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Happiest Cabbage.
Where are you?
Let's be
Let's be having you.
Come on.
And okay. So the next person actually who got it was Jamie, because he commented afterwards after saying some X Factor shite. He says, "Oh wait, Killing in the Name of." So okay, second guess, but I'll accept it.
I mean, that's impressive. Doubly in there
that's
first
fair.
with a sarcastic comment and getting a point for being in the top 3. Impressive.
That is good.
That's fair
That is
enough.
good.
That's some fast finger work there. Your lady must be well pleased.
Amazing.
Or your man.
Amazing.
Let's be fair. You can use your fingers in many ways.
This is descending into the 69 quiz again.
69.
Okay,
The
let's
69 Christmas quiz.
Let's move on. I'm really regretting doing 15 questions for this one. We're not
There's
even halfway
mistletoe
through.
on the ceiling and on the floor. How do you deal with that when you're kissing? 69.
Okay,
Let's move
Robin,
on.
I'm gonna ask you to
This
cease and
is the
desist.
shit that gets cut out. Not when it's live, it doesn't.
Okay, question number 7. Where did the family go on holiday in Home Alone when they abandoned Kevin to deal with 2 burglars? Yes, Martin.
They went to Paris, France.
They did go to Paris, France.
Yes, they did. Yeah. Well remembered.
Well
Why
done,
did they go in
Martin.
the second one? Because they go to New York and then they're going back, and he gets left in New York.
Yeah, I can't remember
think
where
so.
they go in the second one.
How
actually.
did? Yeah.
Don't they ever go to New York, right? And then does he follow them to New York? And then I can't remember.
Yeah. How
They
does he
have-
get to New York?
They're having a terrible time. Well, he accidentally gets on the wrong plane because he follows a man in a trench coat who looks like his dad.
Oh
in the
yes.
airport.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't test me.
Yes, because he's
don't
reading.
test me.
Alex knows his Home Alone. But he's reading a magazine. Is that right? He's reading a comic book, and then he just follows his dad because he's reading, I think.
Right.
But so, Alex, have you seen the newest Home Alone, which I hear is excellent?
Is that genuine? Is that
That's
actually
sarcastic.
excellent? Oh,
That's
okay.
pure sarcasm. Yeah.
No, the last one I think I've only seen Home Alone 3, and to be honest, I didn't.
You haven't seen
mind
Home
it.
Alone 1, you've just seen Home Alone 3.
Home Alone 3 was. You thought
know
it was
what I
good?
mean. Well, I saw it when I was a kid, and I thought it was okay.
Okay.
It was no Home Alone 1 or 2, but
You thought Scarlett
didn't- I
Johansson
didn't
was
mind it.
really hot in that, didn't you? Still
is
do.
Scarlett Johansson in Home Alone 3? It's been years since I've seen
She
it.
is. She was like 8 years old, I don't know.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. Let's have a look at the chat. Who got what? So Jamie got another point for that one. Guess Paris straight away. So Jamie is now on 4 points, so he's beating you, Robin.
Oh, well, that's only fair. I genuinely could not remember where they went in Home Alone.
Doom also got a point, but I'm afraid he's not. You're not on the quiz leaderboard, sadly.
Oh, no.
But I'm going to accept that as a point. So well done.
Yeah. Keep a mental
and-
note, Doom, in case we forget how many points you get by the end.
Exactly.
And just comment at the end of the quiz how many points you got.
And
We trust you, to be honest.
And G Ferrer 481 also gets a point on the board. Well done.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
So there we go. So everyone in the chat's doing really well so far.
They are. It's quite scary.
Okay, let's move on to question number 8. Here we go.
We're getting there.
Where was Saint Nicholas originally from?
Spain. But celebrated for its excellence.
Okay, Robin.
There's a California champagne, but
Sorry, I just had to hear it. Say,
Yeah.
California champagne. I believe, isn't it Turkey? Or
I will
modern day
accept Turkey.
that
Yep,
he's meant to
modern
be
day
from?
Turkey. That's absolutely
Yep.
fine. I'll accept that. Good job.
Yes.
Can you
Thank
give me
you.
the name of the city that he was from or the town?
No, but at a guess, Constantinople.
It was not Constantinople.
No,
No.
it's
No,
some
there
small
were-
place.
There were plenty of answers I would have accepted here. Turkey's fine. Asia Minor, Anatolia. So the city,
yes.
the city's name was Mira, I think it was called, that he was originally from. But then that is now a town that was renamed in 2005 to Demra.
Demra. Okay, modern day Demra.
Okay.
Um,
It would be nice if
and
it
it
was
was also
Batman. Yeah, that
it was
town
also part of
called
the
Batman.
Roman Empire, so I would have accepted that as well, even though that's broad.
Oh, that's way too broad. That's
Yeah.
like Europe. He's from Europe.
Yeah.
In
okay,
that case,
fair
at
enough.
that time, actually, he's from the known world.
Yeah.
You know.
In fairness, that's true. Okay, so wait, where are we, Robin? You get 4 points. Well, this is a very evenly split quiz between the two of you so far. So well done.
It is, isn't it?
It is.
Who got that in the chat? Who was the first to get that?
In the spirit of Christmas, we're dividing everything equally.
Oh,
Everybody gets their fair share of the.
There's 2 location questions back to back, so I don't know where Home Alone ends and this one starts.
No.
No, I think Matthew was the first one to guess Turkey. So well done. And Gideon guessed Turkey, and Happiest Cabbage guessed Turkey. So well done all
Excellent.
of you. So let me just add those
Very good.
scores.
This is great.
Happiest Cabbage is now on 2. Matthew is now on 2. Where's Gideon? Oh, there he is. He is also on 2. So excellent. Let's move on to question number 9.
Ooh.
Cool.
Here we go. Oh God, this is a long one. According to legend, what holiday goodies were shaped to resemble a shepherd's staff as a way to remind children of the shepherds who visited baby Jesus?
On my song. Inspired
Oh.
by that same French excellence.
I heard
Sorry.
my boy Robin there.
Oh, did you? Oh, it was
I
tight though.
did.
It was tight. So I'm guessing candy canes.
It's candy canes, yeah. Which,
Yeah.
again, I never knew that. I'd
I didn't
never
know that.
once crossed my mind why they're the
Yeah.
shape that they are. But
I was
fair
thinking about
enough.
it just the other day actually, and my mind went straight to the secular explanation that they just bent a stick of rock to make it novelty.
Classic
yeah,
secular
yeah.
explanation.
Yeah.
Fair enough, yeah.
Candy canes. Oh, they are the same as rock, aren't they? Candy canes. They're just
Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, it's the same,
different
yeah.
shape, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think
So
rocks. If I had to say a difference, I'd say the rock can be a bit more kind of crumbly in the middle.
Yeah, it does do
More
that.
solid, like.
Oh, right. Like really. And they
Yeah, it's
somehow
something-
stripe them the other way, whereas rock is always
It's always through, yeah, through the whole
lengthways.
thing. Yeah.
And yeah, don't know how they do that stripey on the candy canes.
Candy cane.
Time to consult how it's made yet again.
So, lots of people in the chat got that question right. However, only one of the top 3 is actually on the board. So,
No.
But I'm still counting the other 2 points. So well done to Desolator Magic, the first person in there to guess candy cane. I'm just checking you're not. Oh no, Desolator Magic. So sorry, you are on the board, Desolator Magic. So yeah, you get a point on the board. Well done. I am very sorry, by the way, if I'm missing off points left, right, and center. Yeah, sorry. And then G Farah 481 also got another point, so you're now on 2. And Hey Now Paulie, who is not on the board, also gets a point. So well done, Paul. Cool. Let's move on to question number 10. Are you both ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. So I'll accept this as the closest wins for you two, but I'd be very impressed if anyone can get the actual date. In what year was A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens published? But I'll accept closest wins for you two.
Like the best French champagne.
I don't know. I just kind of wanted to say that last year for the podcast, we invited our great friend Richard, who's something of a Dickensian expert.
Well, this is why I asked the question.
So we should know.
Yeah.
we should.
But the answer, I don't know. 1842. I don't know.
Oh, is it earlier or later?
I don't know when he died. That's the thing. I can't remember.
Yeah, it sounds about right. That's the thing. Oh God, I don't know.
I'm just having a look in the chat.
That sounds pretty spot on.
And
Yeah.
what someone has got it spot on.
Really? Wow.
Jeez.
Well, that means that I'm not right, which gives Martin room to maneuver.
Yeah, it does suggest that it's wrong.
Well, no. Well, I mean, yeah, if Robin had guessed it right, then I would absolutely end the question right here.
Yeah.
80. What did you say? 1843. Okay, I'm gonna go for a little bit later then. I'm gonna go for.
Wait,
18...
what did you say, Robin?
42.
Yeah. Yeah, you said
1842.
1842.
I'm gonna go for 1850.
Oh, you're giving
18
yourself. Oh,
1850.
1850. Well,
1850. I'd say they're around.
Robin is closer, and to be honest, Martin, Robin was so close there. You would have had to have been a dick if you were going to beat him, because it was 1843 was the correct answer. So you were
Martin was
going
to go for that. Martin was going to go for that.
I said 1843.
He said it and he changed his mind.
What you said. I thought that's what you said.
Yeah, no, Martin said, what did Robin guess? 1843, right?
No,
That's
I
right.
thought Martin was going to guess 1843. And I said,
guessed
no, I guessed.
1850.
Okay.
You're
It
trying
was
to talk your way
1840.
out of a point here, Robin. You got the point. Well done.
If you okay, yeah,
I'll give you-
wow. Okay, I
give you
genuinely
six.
did not realize I was that
You were
close.
so close, Robin. You got
So it was 1843.
1 year off.
And you said 1842.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit, that's so.
So
close.
you could have
That's
gone
so
1 year
close.
up and had it nailed on. Thank you.
Yeah,
It was-
I could have done an Alex. 1843.
yeah.
That is my signature move, isn't it? Yeah.
Shit.
So who got closest in the chat? So someone did get 1843 exactly. MDKN, 1843, spot on.
Shit.
Well done. You get a point for that. Ethan Walker also got 1843, and Gideon Sanders, I'll accept 1843 as well. So well done, all three of you. I don't know if anyone had a chance to look it up in that interim, but I'm trusting that none of you did. But that is good knowledge if you just knew that off the top of your head.
That is amazing. Yeah. I mean, some people are really big fans of that book or Charles Dickens in general, so they might know.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
In the same way that you know when a video game was released or a movie was released.
that's very true. Very true. So MDKN gets it, Gideon, and who else did I say? Ethan Walker. Okay, let's just change that. There's got to be a better way of doing this. If anyone knows a better way of doing this, like having an ongoing leaderboard in the chat, let me know.
Yeah. There's a way to link the YouTube chat comments to some kind of algorithm that identifies the correct answers, then updates the names.
There's got to be a better way.
On Alex's computer before being put into the live stream. That would be great.
Okay, great. So, what is that? This is question number 11 because we're going up to 15 this time.
Ooh,
plus a bonus question.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Okay.
You've spoiled us,
Martin
Alex.
still-
This is a real bounty of Christmas goodies.
Well, yeah, I wanted to spoil you as it's Christmas. So, Robin, you're not out of the woods yet. Martin can still catch up as we go on to question number
Really can,
11.
yeah.
Okay, here we go. If you were born on Christmas Day, what's your star sign?
I'm rubbish at star signs, but I've got to go for this.
Take it.
Oh, I heard Martin. I heard
Yeah, that was
Martin there
Martin.
first.
That's Martin. Yeah.
You are a what would it be? Libra. I don't know any of them. Let's go for you would be a Pisces.
You would not be a Pisces.
Damn.
My son.
Again, wild guess. Sagittarius.
You would not be a Sagittarius, no. Okay, let me give you a clue. I'll tell you what the
It's
animal
one
is.
of the zodiac symbols.
It's
Not that many.
what is it? What is it? What kind of
What's
animal
the
is
star
it?
sign?
I'm definitely one of those people. I know my own star sign.
I don't.
but
Yeah, I think
anything
I
else?
might be a Libra or a Scorpio, but I think those are both too early.
Okay.
So it's a goat, I think, is the animal, if that helps.
Oh, what's that? Oh God, what's the goat?
Oh, Martin, or you buzzed. Sorry.
Yeah,
No,
Martin
I
buzzed.
don't know.
No, you
I don't
buzzed.
know
You
what
buzzed,
it is.
Martin. You have a guess. Have a guess. Have a guess.
Okay.
Have a guess.
Sagittarius, Pisces. Oh God, it doesn't actually help me very much. No, I'll pass. You go for it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the goat Capricorn?
It's Capricorn. Well done, Robin. Yeah,
Thank you.
Okay.
and well done to so many people in the chat got that one. You even got a FFS. It's a Capricorn from Gideon, who's getting frustrated that you didn't know the answer. So
Well, I don't believe in.
Sorry,
bullshit.
Gideon.
Quite frankly, I don't give a damn. Yeah, no.
Fair enough.
Star signs are one of the things. Everyone's like, "How do you not know what the star signs are?" It's like because I could not give less of a shit.
Yeah, it's like at what point do you learn that in life, right? You have. Do you ever read your horoscope
Yeah.
growing up? Did
No.
you do that?
Don't
no,
ever
I
read a
can't
horoscope.
say I did. So who got that in the chat? Doom was the first person to get a point there with Capricorns.
Nice.
Well done,
So
Doom.
that's definitely
So
2
that-
points for Doom.
That's definitely 2 points.
Yeah.
Francisca Afonso also got Capricorn. So I believe you're now on the board, Francisca. So well done.
Ooh.
And finally,
Oh,
um,
well done.
And finally, Happiest Cabbage was the next person to guess Capricorn. So well done. You're now on 3.
Oh, that's catching up.
So where are we,
Catching up.
Francisco? Gets a point on the board, and Happiest Cabbage.
Oh, damn, I've got to get back into this quite quick, haven't I?
You have, although Robin is currently running away with that. The chat really needs to catch up with him.
No.
Why? What's the score? I don't know.
You're on 7, and the next in the chat is Jamie, who's on 4. So Jamie needs to get his head in the game and beat Robin here.
That's. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was that far ahead. But there's definitely time to catch up and overtake. There's definitely time.
You're running out of time.
Just ask some sports questions, some Christmas sports questions, and I'll be clueless, and Martin will get them all.
Okay, question number
post-Christmas
12.
rugby fixtures.
What are the upcoming rugby fixtures for 2021? No, we're in 2021.
Why did I ask this question? This is such an annoying question for an entire chat to give. So yeah, sorry in advance for this one. This is so.
Is it like
stupid,
5 parts?
Yeah, basically. Okay, here we go. Question 12. What did the Pevensey siblings receive from Father Christmas in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? So I need, if you guess one from each of the siblings, I'll accept that as a point.
Okay.
One item.
One from each of the siblings. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Do we have to go for which sibling's got what as well?
Yeah. Go on.
Oh, what? I don't even.
Lucy gets some medicine. She gets a little bit of vial of medicine.
Okay.
Edmund gets a shield.
Did Edmund
Peter gets a sword, and the other taller girl, can't remember her name, gets a dagger.
Oh, Martin, I'm gonna have to say no. No, you're wrong. You're wrong on some of those.
Does he not get points for? Oh,
You don't get points for any of that.
Oh,
I needed
on.
the right
That
answers.
That seems stupid. I've just given half them away.
Well, that's the risk with this type of question, isn't it?
I'm going to announce it now. There's no way I'm getting this because even though I read the book several times as a child and I've watched the film and the BBC version,
The BBC version I think must
this.
be wrong then.
I can't remember any of this. Although when Martin said it started ringing a bell, I also, despite the fact Martin just said them, can't remember the names. What did you say? You said Lucy, Edmund,
Okay.
Peter, and who was the other one?
I'll tell you some. So there's Lucy, Peter, Edmund, and Susan. But I'll tell you.
Susan.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Here's something. I don't think Edmund got a gift at all because he wasn't there, was he? He buggered off.
He doesn't get one later
Queen.
on.
Nah, Father Christmas.
Get one
No, he was a traitor, so Father Christmas doesn't visit him.
He gets a gift from the Queen.
This is like before the big battle.
So I get a point for what he gets from the Queen.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Edmund is with the Queen.
Yes.
Yeah.
He gets
Don't remember the
Turkish
story
delight.
well at all.
I'll tell you what.
Yes,
I'm feeling a bit bad, so I'm prepared to offer Martin a half a point for the questions that he got.
At least
got
half
right.
a point.
And then we just move on from this.
You got the children's names right.
Frankly, annoying
That's
question.
worth a point.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'm not going to get it. So
Well,
what
actually,
did Martin...
Lucy does. Sorry, Lucy's the young one. She definitely gets a vial of some kind of medicine. 100%.
So I'll tell you where you went wrong, Martin. So you guessed that Susan got a dagger, and she didn't get a dagger. That was Lucy. Lucy got a dagger and some medicine.
and some medicine.
Peter
gets a bow and arrow.
She gets a bow and arrow, yeah. So Peter gets a sword and shield.
Yes.
Susan gets a bow and arrow and her horn.
Yeah.
Her horn.
Ah, the horn.
Yeah, I can see it now.
And then Peter gets the shield and the sword. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I love
It's
this.
a bit jumbled.
Father Christmas, like, what would you like for Christmas this year? I'd like a remote control car. Well, here's a sword and shield.
It's a sword and shield. Good
I'd
luck,
like
you're
the
gonna need it.
latest baby checkup. Well, here's some medicine.
Santa only delivers weaponry and insulin. Take this AK-47. Defend your property. Oh, excellent. Okay, great.
What does RPG stand for, Santa?
Oh. Okay, so who got that in the chat? Let's. Oh my gosh, where do we start from here?
Somebody must have got it right. Somebody knows.
Okay, so I think Doom said a sword, a bow and arrow, and a healing potion. So Doom gets a point.
No. whoa. You asked
Martin
me
had to work twice as hard at that point.
about who got what.
Look, I'm accepting that. Okay, that's fine.
To
It's
be fair,
different
the question was,
different
what
rules for the
gifts
chat.
Do they get? Yeah.
Jade also gets a point with healing potion, sword, horn, and arrows. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
what about the shield? What about the
Eh?
shield?
Horn and arrows.
I
What
said
about the
one.
bow?
I said one
Arrows
item
are
from
useless
each.
without a bow. That's
I said
not
one
ridiculous.
item from each.
Father
and
Christmas
then-
like, here are some arrows. Like, and what do I do with these, Father Christmas? I don't know.
And then happiest cabbage says sword, bow, and healing potion. So those three get the point. Well done. Congratulations. So that's in. So the Doom, I think, is on 3 points, although he's not on the board.
Congratulations.
My
on your
gosh,
hollow
he's doing
points.
so well. Sorry, they're doing
And
so
then
well.
Jade is on 4 points. Well done, Jade. Where's that?
Scary. That'll catch you up.
And happiest cabbage is on.
They're gaining on us.
Happiest cabbage is also on 4 points.
Ooh, doing really well today, gang.
They are.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's good. It's good consistency across the board as well. People are doing well in their droves.
Yeah,
They are.
people are equally wrong and equally right. It's fantastic.
Okay, question number 13. Let's go. Here we go.
Oh yeah, buzzer.
Which country donates the Christmas tree for London's Trafalgar Square?
I may have.
I think that was Martin because I kind of faintly heard it, but it did cut out for me. But
Go
I
ahead.
think that was
Yep.
Martin.
That's fine. Go
Okay.
ahead.
I think it's Norway.
It is Norway. Well done. Yes.
It's
Yeah.
Norwegian spruce, isn't it?
Yeah. So they donate it every year as a gift of gratitude for Britain's support for Norway during World War II, I believe. I believe
Yeah.
that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
well
depending
done.
on how amicable we are with the rest of Europe, they give us a tree of varying quality, don't they?
Yeah, I was about to say, doesn't
Oh,
the
really?
quality of the tree reflects the current relations? It's like the year of Brexit was not. The trees were pretty poor.
Terrible. It's Spindle.
I wonder how long that's going to go on for then. Like, will they still be giving us a tree in 1,000 years' time?
Well, as long
Like-
as the Prime Minister keeps saying that we want a Norwegian-style relationship with the EU, then surely they'll keep giving us a tree. That's what it's all about. It's got nothing to do with the economy or politics. It's about making sure that tree gets delivered to Trafalgar Square.
That's it. That's it.
So the first one in there was Jamie, who's now on 5
Nice one,
points.
Jamie.
Well done, Jamie.
Oh, nice one, Jay.
Um, And Ethan Walker also got a point. So that puts him up to 3, I believe.
Sweet.
At least.
And finally, Happiest Cabbage also guessed Norway. So they are
Oh my
also
gosh.
on 5.
My gosh.
Ho-ho,
Very
the
good.
pressure,
Very good.
pressure's
Very
on.
impressive.
Pressure's
So
on.
scary.
You're only 1 and 2 ahead. Oh, wait. I think I actually gave Happiest Cabbage an extra point there. I think it's 5. Yeah, that's right, right? People are saying, Jamie in the chat says, speechless, do they have VAR for this quiz? So I'm guessing I've made a few mistakes in the, I don't know. It's difficult being a moderator of like 60 people taking a quiz.
Alex is doing a terrific job, and one day we'll take the burden, but not until he asks us to.
Oh my gosh. Okay. What was that? That was question number 13. So Martin, you're still in this. You're still in this, but you need to get this next
In this
question
to
right.
win this.
Yeah.
How many questions? What number are we on?
We are going on to question number 14.
Oh, right. Oh, we're very close. Right. Okay.
And this
Yeah.
is a true or false. So
Oh,
fingers on buzzer.
no.
Fingers on buzzers here.
Fingers on your buzzers, fellas.
Okay.
okay.
Get ready.
Question number 14.
Okay.
True or false? Iceland has 13 Santas that visit throughout December.
That was Martin.
I did hear Martin there.
That's true.
That is true. Can you tell me any more information about this, Martin? Because I know you should.
Well,
You should be able
these
to.
13 Santas basically just go around all the different places and all the different places of interest. And 10 of them in Reykjavik. 2 of them are by the geysers, or the geysers, and the other one is down near the hot springs in the Blue Lagoon. And they all have fun, and they give people presents of molten lava.
Sounds like one of them gets a better deal than the other 12. Would you like a city full of people or hot springs by the Blue Lagoon? Tough choice, mate. Tough choice.
No, honestly, I have no idea. But true or false, they tend to be true. That's what I went for true.
Fair enough. Well, Martin, you should know this because we discussed this in our old podcast that must never be named.
Okay. Well, all that's been erased, Alex. So, that's
Yeah,
fine.
memory swipe.
He's allowed to not remember that.
Men in
But do
Black
you-
style.
Maybe this will trigger your memory if I tell you what their name is. The Yule Lads.
Oh,
You all lads.
Do you remember that? Maybe you weren't in
Not
that
really.
podcast, Martin.
I don't really remember. I've got to be
Christmas
honest.
special podcast.
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
I
We
might
did.
have.
I remember doing
2 or
a
3
Christmas
years ago.
special. Yeah, I remember doing that, but I don't remember that fact.
We spoke
Sounds
about
like something Martin would say.
I think it was like quite a disturbing folklore-y story.
Oh, it does ring a bell, actually.
Mm.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it does.
Mm.
Yeah. Can't remember much about it. I might have to do it again.
Definitely. So, okay, in the chat, where are we? So it was true, and the first person to guess that was... It was Jamie. Wait, hang on. No, Jamie, I'm not accepting that. Well, okay, I'll say... Do you think I should accept this? Jamie's put true, and then straight away after put false.
No.
Oh, no, hedging your bets. No, that
You have
doesn't
you have
count.
to go
No.
with the
Yeah.
most recent answer. I can't just accept that.
Or do you go with the first answer? Is the first answer the right answer?
But clearly, the first answer was a guess. If the second answer was the other option.
Jamie, you know that you don't deserve the point for that. You know that. So I'm not going to give you that. And I'm very sorry, but it's not happening. But no,
be careful, Alex. Fear the wrath of Jamie.
Desolator Magic gets a point with true. Doom also gets a point with true, who I think now has 4 despite not being on the board.
Yeah.
And Hey Now Paulie also got true, so well done. So I think on the board anyway, Desolator Magic goes up to 2 points.
Nice.
Well done.
When the world comes.
As we go on to the final question.
Madness.
Okay,
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
that was beautiful. Robin.
Everywhere we go.
Let us know in the chat if you want Robin to release a Christmas album, because I certainly
Christmas
do.
#1.
Well, what you want, you don't always get. Just going to put that out there.
Okay, I would hope that this next one will also be fingers on buzzers. So here we go. You both ready?
Okay.
Blimey.
My finger is twitching.
Question number 15. Here we go. Name the building where the events of Die Hard take place.
The French campaign has always been celebrated.
Robin was straight in there that time. Go on,
Sorry,
Robin.
Martin. I feel really bad because I know that Martin knows this. It is the Nakatomi Plaza.
It's the Nakatomi Plaza. Well done, Robin. You are this
Comeback was
week's
for
winner.
nothing.
I'm so much. That would have been amazing if you'd won that. That would have been amazing. You'd taken that final point.
Well done, Robin.
Which is
Congratulations.
Actually, I think wasn't it it's actually the 20th Century Fox building that they filmed
Oh,
it in.
was it?
Yeah.
Was it actually?
Yeah, but even though the film was funded and released by 20th Century Fox and it was filmed in their building, the filmmakers still had to pay, fees to film on location in the 20th Century Fox building.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Best
just
way to
wanna-
guarantee a profit is to pay yourself the budget.
I just want to go over to the chat where I think
I can
this
go
was
back now.
in response to my question.
Right.
Let us know if you want Robin to release a Christmas album. And Irandi says, honestly, no. Absolutely savage.
Quite
Savage.
right.
Tell us
Quite
how
right.
you feel. But well done to Jamie. This time you did get the answer correctly and legitimately. So
Very good.
well done. First in there. So you finished the quiz, Jamie, on 6 points.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hang on. Where are we? Where are we?
That is a very firm third place, right?
I think it should be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there may have been some. I don't know what was going on. Maybe I missed his answer. I don't know if he feels like I missed something in the quiz, but I can only apologise. Peaswad also got Nakatomi Plaza, so Peaswad finishes on 4 points.
Back in the game. Yeah.
I mean, the game's over now, but yeah, he was back in the game briefly. And Hey Now Paulie also got Nakatomi Plaza, so I'll accept that. So, where are we? So, in first place, we have Robin, of course. And Martin in second place. Congratulations, you beat the chat.
Thanks, Martin, for letting me win. That was a good plan, good strategy. As the member of the largest opposition party, I knew that you'd let me win in the end.
It's all about compromise and collaboration, isn't it, in terms of power politics? So
Absolutely.
we can work together. I've got the old what's it called, pork barreling, isn't it, in the US? Bit of pork barreling. I give you the quiz, you give me a NASCAR track, and we're all even.
All even, yeah. I'm definitely the greater winner in this deal.
So just some shout outs in the chat. Jamie got 6 points. Well done, Jamie. Happiest Cabbage got 5 points. So well done. And then on 4 points, we've got Peaswad and we've got Jade Dent. So well done. Well done, everyone. And thank you, everyone, so much for taking part in the quiz. I hope you enjoyed it. But would you both like the bonus question?
Oh, yes.
Right up there, please. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And actually, Jamie, if you get in there straight away, I'll let you draw with Martin. You could be tied with Martin if you guess this question.
That's sacrilegious.
Absolutely. Okay, here we go. So this is a closest wins as well. So whoever gets closest, I'll give you the point. I'll be very impressed if you guess this.
Okay.
According to YouGov, how much on average will the average Briton spend on Christmas this year?
How much on average will the average Briton spend on average? The average this year?
It's excellent. Is it California champ?
Oh,
Well,
yeah. It says
I'm
average
gonna-
twice there, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Ignore
That
that.
makes sense. The different contexts, aren't
Well,
they?
the average person
Average spend of average
spends
person.
something on average, whereas the exceptional person spends a different average amount to the average person.
It doesn't say that on the actual screen. It just says that in my notes. So I corrected
okay.
it, but
Okay.
yeah,
Well, it doesn't matter. We still got the meaning. So I'm going to hopefully learn from my mistake during the how many pints or units of alcohol people consume at Christmas, the question that we had last time.
Oh, yeah.
On average.
15
Yeah,
pints.
15 pints on Christmas
The
Day,
average.
apparently, according to Robin McDonnell. I'm going to say, what was the question? How much do they spend on average?
Are we
Yes.
talking just presents? So we're talking food and stuff?
For everything, for the entire
everything.
event over
Okay.
Christmas.
I definitely, okay, nice round number, £1,000.
Oh, that sounds
Okay.
like a lot.
Probably
That
is.
sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
But I do want to get the point. Well, I don't get the point, do I? But so I'm going to go for 750. But I think it might be a bit low.
I think you're closer. I think you're right, yeah.
Well, Robin, you are actually closer. It was
Come on.
1,108 is the average according to YouGov.
Oh my
£1,108, which is
That's
mad, isn't it?
crazy.
But apparently that's up from like 850 last year. So don't know what's going
Okay.
on there. Don't know what's going on at all.
I know inflation is a thing, but that sounds a little extreme.
I mean, things are more expensive this year, aren't they? Quite significantly.
There's a few outliers in this study. They've asked Boris Johnson by mistake, I think, or yeah, he snuck
Spend
into the
that on
poll.
One roll of wallpaper.
The average person, but that literally just means some people must be buying really expensive presents or catering for 50 people. Something
Yeah.
is going on there to skew it
Mad.
like that. That's mad.
Average person. What do people put in the chat?
Well, you're welcome to have a look at it now.
100,000. 500 quid. Okay.
250. Honestly, these are the kind of answers that I was thinking when I looked this up.
like-
I was thinking like 500, 400, something like that.
Yeah, I thought 750 is like a top end, but I was thinking more like 600 quid, which
I'm going to admit, I went for 1,000 thinking it was an extreme outlier. Yeah, did not think it was going to be close.
Who got the closest though? Gavin James guessed
James.
1,500, which I guess is probably quite close. Irandi Becerra
Ethan was close.
guessed. Oh, where's Ethan's?
Oh, he said
Ethan's
200,000.
200,000.
Yeah.
Very close.
Peas
Yeah.
I mean, if you're buying gifts for multiple people, which is true, but then you tend to kind of split that between. If you're, well, I guess if you're a couple, it kind of gets split between you, doesn't it? Like kids' presents and stuff,
Mm.
or
Yeah.
presents for other people. I don't know. It just sounds like a lot.
Yeah, Desolator Magic points out, hey, if someone buys their wife a Tesla, then yeah.
There we go.
That'll throw the average off
That would-
massively,
yeah.
for sure.
Exactly,
Well-
exactly.
There you go, everyone. I hope you enjoyed
Yeah.
the Christmas quiz. How about if I go back to the screen? There we go. There we go.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Well done. Well done, both of you. Congratulations to Robin. Well done on winning the quiz.
Thank you.
What are
Barely
your?
earned.
Have you
Thank you.
both got lots of exciting plans over Christmas?
Hosting
Try
family,
not-
feeding them food.
try and-
Yeah.
Nothing much. I've got to be honest. I'm just trying to avoid catching COVID over Christmas.
Absolutely.
Really,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's number one priority.
Oh, yeah.
And then just drinking and eating. That's it. That'll do.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well,
That'll
yeah.
do.
Mine.
What about you?
Mine's very similar.
You heading back down south?
That's currently the plan. Yeah.
He's crossing the border.
I'm
Yeah.
hopefully coming back down south, but I mean, remains to be seen with train cancellations and stuff. It's all up in the air a bit, but hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks messy. I hope that doesn't happen to you, Alex. It'd be nice if you can join your family for Christmas.
Yeah. No. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But importantly, I think we just all wanted to say thank you to everyone for tuning in to all these podcasts, and thank you so much for your support this year. It really means the world to us. And we hope you have a very lovely Christmas, happy holidays, season's greetings, and hope you have a really nice New Year's as well. And
Yeah.
we might see you before then, but we don't really know. We don't think these things through that far in advance. But, well, actually, no. If you go over and follow us on Twitch, I did make a promise earlier that
Yeah,
I would do a
actually,
stream
You will be
tomorrow.
on tomorrow.
So
Yeah.
I will be
Follow us.
on tomorrow. If you head over to Twitch and give us a follow, then that'd
Yeah.
be wonderful.
Well, thank you, Alex, for that
Yeah.
exceptional quiz. Thank you, Martin, for those exceptional facts and your exceptional quiz performance. And thank you, everyone, for joining us for this live stream, our very first YouTube live stream. And yeah, as
Yeah.
Alex says, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, one and all.
Okay. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye 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 bye.